Hello everyone, my name is Mini Sethi. I hope you all are staying healthy. Today we are going to talk about modern theory of cost. Modern theory of cost is different from traditional theory of cost. According to traditional theory of cost, long run and short run averages are U-shaped because production plant are built for a single optimum level of output. But according to modern theory, long run average cost curve is L-shaped and short-term average variable cost curve is a saucer shape. But why? Because according to modern theory, production plant are not just built for single level of output. Firm always keep some reserve capacity. This reserve capacity allow firm to increase output without added cost. That's why long run average cost curve is L shape and short run average variable cost curve is saucer shape. Now we will see short run cost curve. First of all, we will see average variable cost. This is average variable cost curve according to traditional theory. On x-axis we have output, y-axis we have cost. According to traditional theory, initially average variable cost fall, then start increasing. And this is average variable cost curve according to modern theory. According to modern theory, initially average variable cost fall, but it will not start increasing immediately. But why? Because firm have some reserve capacity. For example, firm have a total 100 machine. Firm will not use all machine at one time. Firm will keep 10 machine as a reserve capacity in case of emergency if they have to increase output. For example, in case of seasonal or cyclical fluctuation in demand, they have to increase output, then they will use this 10 machinery. So according to modern theory, every firm keeps some reserve capacity. Because of this reserve capacity, average variable cost will not increase immediately. It will become constant for some time period. It will become constant from A to B point. And A to B point will be called reserve capacity. After B point, average variable cost start increasing. That's why according to modern theory, average variable cost curve is saucer shape. Average fixed cost. Average fixed cost is fixed cost of per unit of output, and we can calculate average fixed cost when we divide total fixed cost with output. And shape of average fixed cost curve is same in traditional cost theory and modern cost theory. Here you can see average fixed cost is falling as we are increasing output, because during short time period we cannot change our fixed factor. Now we will see marginal cost. According to modern theory, marginal cost curve, shape of marginal cost curve is same as average variable cost curve, but there are difference between average variable cost and marginal cost. This dotted line shows marginal cost. Initially, average variable cost and marginal cost both are falling, but marginal cost falling at a very fast rate as compared to average variable cost. That's why marginal cost curve is below than average variable cost curve. Then both become horizontal. After some time period, both start increasing, but marginal cost increasing more as compared to average variable cost. That's why marginal cost curve is above than average variable cost curve. Now we will see average cost. We have already discussed about average fixed cost and average variable cost. Average cost is equal to average fixed cost plus average variable cost. That's why shape of average cost depend on average fixed cost and average variable cost. On x-axis we have output, y-axis we have cost. Average fixed cost, average variable cost, average cost, marginal cost. Average cost is equal to average fixed cost plus average variable cost, or you can say that shape of this average cost curve depend on average fixed cost curve and average variable cost curve. Initially average fixed cost reducing, average variable cost reducing, that's why average cost also reducing. After some time period, average fixed cost still reducing, but average variable cost become constant. That's why somewhere average cost also become constant. After E3 point, average cost start increasing because average variable cost start increasing, and rate of falling in average fixed cost also becoming slowed down. That's why after E3 point, average cost start increasing. Here you can see average variable cost start increasing after this E2 point, but average cost start increasing after this E3 point. Average cost will not start increasing immediately after increasing this average variable cost, because average cost also include average fixed cost, and average fixed costs are still reducing. That's why average variable cost start increasing after this E2 point, but average cost start increasing after this E3 point. Now we see long run average cost curve. According to modern theory, there are two type of long run average cost curve. First is L-shaped long run average cost curve. According to traditional theory, long run average cost curve is U-shape. That means initially cost fall, then start increasing due to diseconomies of scale. But according to modern theory, long run average cost curve are L-shape. That means initially cost fall, then become a constant, because modern theory believe technological progress, automation and specialization maintain a level of cost constant. That's why long run average cost curve are L shape, not U shape according to modern theory. Second type of long run average cost curve is like this according to modern theory. According to this long run average cost curve, cost is continuous falling as output is increasing. As we know, long time period is summation of short time period. We make long time period by adding short time period. As we know, moment makes hours, hours make days, days make weeks, weeks make month, eventually month makes years. That means long time period is summation of short time period. That's why here we make our long run average cost curve by adding all short run average cost curve. But why long run average cost is continuously reducing as output is increasing? According to modern theory, firm don't use their full capacity. Firm just use their 2 by 3 capacity. Remaining capacity they keep for emergency. That's one reason fall in average cost. Second thing, there are two type of cost, production cost and managerial cost. And reduction in production cost is more as compared to increase in managerial cost. That's why long run average cost continues falling as output is increasing according to modern theory. Now we are going to talk about long run marginal cost. Shape of long run marginal cost curve depend on long run average cost curve. According to modern theory, there are two type of long run average cost curve. First is continuous falling as output is increasing. Second is L-shape long run average cost curve. According to this long run average cost curve, this is our long run marginal cost curve, which is also continue reducing as output is increasing. According to L-shape long run average cost curve, this is our marginal cost curve. Initially marginal cost curve is reducing as long run average cost is reducing, but marginal cost reducing more as compared to average cost. That's why marginal cost is below. After some time period, both become constant, long run average cost curve as well as long run marginal cost curve. So this is all about today's video. I think you got it, and thank you so much for watching this video. Bye, take care.